Let's make sure your audio settings are right.
All right, so when you first open Logic, this is gonna be the dialog that you're gonna get. You're gonna go ahead and open an empty project. Once you open an empty project, it's gonna ask you to create a new track. So depending on what you wanna do, there's 4 options here, and then down here, you're gonna be able to choose your inputs, your outputs. So for now, what we're gonna do is we're gonna create a audio micro line. So for audio input and output is really gonna depend on your interface. So for this instance, I don't necessarily want 1 and 2 to be hooked up to this audio track. If it's just one microphone, it's gonna be a mono signal, so it needs to be just 1. So I would pick input 1. And then for output, you can just leave it as stereo output for now. So once we're in here, we're gonna have to go all the way up to where it says Logic Pro, up here on the top. And we're gonna go to settings, and we're gonna go to audio. This is super important that you check this to make sure your input device and your output device is the interface of your choice. So let's say it said it's a Focusrite, you would click Focusrite. For in this case, it's a universal audio, so that's what I would pick. So for the most part, interfaces don't necessarily need to be like installed or anything like that. Usually it's plug and play, but it depends on the brand. You just have to look at the instructions on the certain interface you're working on. So once you're hooked up, and here on the sidebar, it'll show you the input of this track. It's like an inspector kind of thing, and then it's stereo out. So this is the input right here, and you can still change it. You don't have to freaking leave it at the one that you set it up as. Same thing with stereo out, you can change it. Next video, we're gonna set up recording settings. Follow for more.